Hello. In this video we're going to be cutting one of the pieces that demonstrate most of the capabilities of the software controlling the CNC machine. We will also cover some of the basic setup for initiating the cut, and while the part is cutting we will discuss a little bit of the machine and how it's organized. So this is the X29 project. We're going to be cutting the fourth section of the airplane. There you can see on the split view screen the foremost cross section and the backward cross section. And on the CNC panel you can see the simulation of that cut with the blue tower and the green tower. Please note that since this is simulation, the shape is actually how it should look. However, when we're actually cutting the part, it'll look deformed and it will be possibly unrecognizable, as what is drawn in the screen is where the towers are actually moving with the projected line and not necessarily the profile. We're now gonna go to the machine. This is the part that we are cutting. It's gonna be carved out of this piece of foam. I have marked a center line on the 4-inch side of the part. Parts are cut sideways by the wire. So basically you have to align the piece of foam so that the wire will address the piece of foam from a side view. So we're going to go ahead. This step is very important. We're going to center our material with the center of the wire. We have already calibrated that center using a leveler. Please note that the wire length is considered where it pivots, not where it enters the towers. In this case, we have put an extension to the machine inwards to reduce the distance of the wire, which speeds up things, as well as it increases the capacity of what we can cut, because the line does not have to be projected all the way to the towers, but it only projects to where they pivot in these extensions. So we're just going to go ahead and line it up. It should be about 1/2 inch from the back of the wire. We're going to secure it with some weight. We put a piece of wood on top of the foam to prevent from it deforming during the cut. We're gonna now power up our system. Seems to get a bit noisy, but it's okay. And we're going to actually get out of the simulation mode and start cutting the part. While the machine cuts, we're going to discuss a little bit of the setup of it. This part usually takes about 10 minutes to cut, and we will see the progress of it. Right on my right hand side is what we call the blue tower. The term blue tower is because on the software its movement is drawn using a blue line. Want you to take a look at the setup of the wire. The tension on the spring on the wire is constant. We use 2 springs, which doubles up the range of that the wire can extend without increasing too much stress on it. Down here is our temperature control board prototype. It's on the left side of the screen. On the right side, it's monitoring LEDs that show us what the board is doing, how it's adjusting the temperature for various cuts. So you can see the LEDs, they look like they're blinking. Some of them turn on and stay on, but basically what is happening is that the software is adjusting the temperature of the wire while it's cutting. This is a basic setup machine. What we've done is we add a top rail to make it more secure, more sturdy. The orange part that you see is just a line leveler that you can buy at most hardware stores. And when you turn it on, it projects the laser line so you can easily center your parts. This is the other side, which in this case is very similar to the front side, but it could be anything. It could actually be a circle. This part of the machine, I mean this part of the X29 project, has a 3 cuts in it. It has a cut ID number 1, which is the outside, which is always required for any project. Then it has cut ID number 2, which is here on top of the part, and then cut ID number 3, that is all the other rest of the cut, of the internal cut. We use different cut IDs so that we can have independent pieces, independent cuts within the part. You'll notice that sometimes the machine pauses. It does that between cuts to give time for the wire to get into position. In this setup, right side is the blue tower, forward direction is towards us, backward direction is away from us, and the blue-white tower goes up and down. Up is up, down is down. Similarly, we have the green tower, very similar setup. Again, forward is towards us, and backward is away from us. When we set up the foam piece, basically the part would be cut this way. So this will be the top of your model. This is the bottom of it. The right side of your model and the left side. So if you're looking at the part towards you, this is how it would look when it's cut. And we can check on the progress of it.